I cleaned over here. Trash. Okay. Well, we are here. Thank you again. Here. Hope everybody is doing well. For anybody new here, your substitute teacher, Webo cooking class. Chef. I am number. I'm just, and I was going to do a little bit of meal prep. I'm going to make egg drop soup as along with me, so you can something I think is a lot. And now as the weather is starting where I live, this is going to be great comfort food. Oh, we had a little today, so I like soup. So we're just going to do boxed egg drop soup. I do add green onion, and I do add carrots, a couple of options a day. So for being here, see. All right, hopefully that is better. Let me know. Let me clean the counter and I will get started. I'm hoping to be able to sit down this time with you all and enjoy my meal and do a little bit of Q&A. I will drop the link as well in case anybody wants to chat. You do not have to cam up, but it's completely up to you. I'll clean the counter and then we'll get started. So one of the things that I like to do when I have time, and I've been pretty bad about this, even though, thank you, Mona, even though green onions are not expensive, I have had a few that I have let go bad, and I need to do better about that because we all know that groceries and ingredients are expensive. So we're gonna just chop some up. I'm gonna try and chop them fine so that they look good on top of my soup. So let me wash my hands and get my uniform on for you and we'll get started. I think I'll do the white unless anybody has a preference. And then I think I'll also make some tea because I've got some lemon and that'll be nice to sip on. Or maybe we'll do the peach tea again. Start with a beverage and then I guess I'll clean my glasses and all that stuff I'm forgetting. But part of my intro, in case we have anybody new here, I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol and I used to have borderline blood pressure. All of that is normal now because I've completely changed the way that I eat and snack. So if you love to eat or cook or just want to watch me do it, you're most welcome here. Let's do some peach tea, Mona. Why don't we? All right, let's see what we got, everybody. Not sometimes, but I always want to impress you all. But then sometimes I realize, simple is good, comfort food is good. Sometimes just the things that, make us feel cozy are good. So I'm going to refill my Keurig because again, it's empty. I use it, the boys use it. But I do like to show you guys, this is a little picture that I have. You can see it's not like family size. What's the brand here? I don't know. Fits Home White. Not that that matters, but I do like having special serveware just for me. So this is something that I'll make a picture of unsweet sweet tea, and I'll show you guys how I do it so that, I continue to drink throughout the day. And sometimes just having something a little bit nice for you makes you want to use it more. So, staying hydrated is important for a lot of reasons. So let me just fill it up with water and then I'll show you guys how I make my unsweet sweet tea. I don't know if this is, I'm scared to touch it, y'all. It's like a little bit angled, but y'all know I can knock the stuff off. We're gonna try a little bit of a do-over. All right, let's get some water. All right, one moment while I pour. Alright, so back with the same picture. Yes, thank you all so much for supporting. Whatever brings you here, I appreciate it. When you press the like button, if you like what I'm doing, it helps the channel to grow. Alright, so I am using, as per usual, Lipton has Keurig pods, and you can see this one says unsweet. They do have the sweetened version, but I try to avoid all sugar if I can. And you can see here, we're going to brew it hot over ice, so that's how we're going to make our unsweet tea. And then I'll show you guys the sweetener that I use. So I'm going to fill this up with ice. And I will do the alkaline drops, but I'll do them by the glass so I get more. So I'm going to go ahead and put this under the Keurig. So we have our unsweet tea pod and we have our ice here. So let's go ahead and brew that together. Okay, so how we get our sweetness and how we get our peach flavor, you all know I'm a huge fan of the skinny syrups. So these are the flavor bursts. You can see that these are the 0-calorie pocket size. It's about the size of my hand. I keep these in the car. I keep them in my purse. But you can see you can add them to water or tea or lemonade or cocktails. It's Friday night somewhere. But this is our concentrated peach syrup. So we're going to put a squirt of this in the glass, and this is what's going to give us our peach flavor. Oh, Mona, thank you so much for asking, my dear. I'm doing better. Took the boys to see Nana and Papa, so of course Mom cooked for them. But some days are better than others. You all know that I am a boy mom with 2 teenagers, and those of you all with teenagers, you understand it's a challenge sometimes, but we take it one day at a time. That's why I wanted to do a little bit of a do-over. So thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing well. All right, so you all can see here, I know you like the close-up, but this is just basically our unsweet tea. So we brewed it hot over a pitcher of ice. So now this is very cold, so that's nice. So let me get a glass. And do I want to do my mason jar? You know, I went on a little vacation in the country, so I'll just do a regular glass, but mason jar is nostalgic, right? Oh yeah, kids have been back in school where I live for a month. We started at the beginning of August, so we're coming up on progress reports. But yeah, I was very happy when they went back. Oh, we didn't do attendance. I see Mona's here. If anybody wants to be counted present, feel free to let me know. If you want to just sit back and ninja watch, you're more than welcome to do that as well. All right, so let's get a glass for our tea. All right, so we have our drinking glass, and then I'm going to get my alkaline drops. So link is in the description in the cheat sheet. You can make your own alkaline water. This is Alkazone. I bought it from Amazon. Alkaline water is what was recommended to me. Just a few drops in the glass, and it does not change the flavor, but it does help make tap water alkaline, which keeps you more hydrated. I'm not a doctor. You all can check out the results. You can buy it already bottled. In my opinion, it's expensive and heavy, and why waste? So you can make your own. Hi, Much Better. Thank you so much for being here. Much Better says, you're here visiting your aunt in Greater Atlanta. Wonderful. So many trees. Yeah, Much Better if you want to share where you're visiting from. But yes, in Georgia, we are very green. All right, so I have my peach flavor burst. So I'm going to put this in the glass carefully because a little goes a long way and it'll splash red. All right, so you see I have just a little bit of peach syrup in here. And again, it's sugar-free, not much at all. So you can do a little or a lot to taste. And then I'm going to pour my unsweet tea over the peach syrup. So we'll keep this here to refill because you need a refill. And then we'll put a straw in here. If you had some frozen fruit, like a handful of berries, you can toss them in here, or real peaches. I don't, so I'm just going to get a straw. But you can see we have our very refreshing peach tea. Give it a little stir if you like, but this is how I make my peach unsweet sweet tea. Let's taste it. Y'all know sometimes it's just the little things. So yummy. All right, so that's going to go well. Thank you for the suggestion. I love it. All right, so we'll move this off to the side. I ordered some green onions from Kroger today, so I want to go ahead and prep these. I'm not going to use all of them, but I do want to go ahead and clip them. Let me move my key. Sorry, it's loud. Out of the way. on Sunday nights or holiday nights, if you have fresh veggies, that's a great time to go ahead and prep them down, because I'll leave them on the stalk like this and then they'll spoil. Even these are just, though these are just $1 or less, still, why waste, right? All right, so let me get a little cutting board and we'll rinse these off. In case anybody was here this morning, that cracker toffee was excellent. Yes, I ate it. Wash my hands. Oh, thank you, Beautiful Lie. I appreciate you saying that. Beautiful Lie says I'm the hardest working woman in show business. Sounds so fancy. Hashtag, hashtag keep cooking mags. Yeah, I haven't done 2 streams in a day in a while, but if I'm being honest with you guys are the highlight of my day. And I was just going to make this soup and just sit down and curl around a mug, but I thought I'd do that with you all. So thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. Wash my hands. But yes, I am a hard worker. I want a lot out of life, and I'm willing to work hard for it. So I appreciate the compliment. All right, so let me get a board and a, well, I need to wash my big ones. The biggins. So I love green onion. I love them as an ingredient. I love them as a garnish. I like the color. I like the flavor. If you like onion, but onion is a little too pungent for you, this is a great option. And they look wonderful on soup. If you saw the thumbnail, you'll see what I'm going for. Hi, My Life Journey. Looks like we have a new scholar here. Everybody say hi, My Life Journey in faith mode. I love the setup. Peace and blessings to you, Auntie Maggie. Ah, yeah, that's what my family calls me. You all know that I'm the daughter of African immigrants. I was born in Ghana, so African born. You're African born American. That's what they call me, Auntie Maggie. When you say I love this setup, thank you so much. Just if you don't mind, are you talking about like the side by side camera, or you mean the kitchen, or what? I just want to understand. But thank you so much for the compliment. I want to make sure it's a good experience for you all. All right, so let's get our green onion here, and we're just going to rinse these off in the sink. I have one that's looking kind of sad. Oh, I can peel that off. And the rest, you want to cut them while they're still kind of hydrated and plump. All right, so let's rinse these off. One second. And the other reason why I'm here, besides, just cooking for myself and cooking for you all, I like to talk to you while I'm prepping. So what I'm doing is I'm getting my green onions kind of together, the tips together, so I can cut those off. But like I said, I was just going to make this soup for myself tonight. We had rain, and I saw a beautiful rainbow coming back from Mom and Dad's with the boys. And it just made me feel like, the promise of a better tomorrow. I am the ultimate optimist. And even though we had a rough start, it can get better. Um, My Life Journey says, I love everything. Well, I'm glad you love everything. You haven't been here in a while. Well, welcome back. So happy to have you. All right, so let's cut these tips off. Oh, I didn't get my uniform on. Don't want to mess up my dress. Let me get my uniform on for you. One second. So you all know, but just in case, we do have Maggie merch. I'm going to wear the white apron for you today. This is the white color, not the color strap. This is the Maggie apron. It's got an adjustable neck size, and it does have 2 deep pockets. Deep pockets. I'm going to be wearing the long. We do have it in 3 sizes long, because I'm 5'7", so I'm a little bit taller than average height. We also have it in standard size, and we have it in kid sizes. You can customize it for free. Thank you, Mona. And I think there's a Labor Day sale if you want to look at the Zazzle store. They're usually about $20, but there's always some kind of discount going on. Just trying to tie it, hurt my finger. All right, so you guys can see this is the Maggie apron. So we got the pockets, and you can see it's like, a little bit longer, about knee length for me. Okay, now got my uniform on. Let's get started. Pizza, taco, pizza was the last time. Pizza, taco, pizza. Y'all, I live stream every day. I think I have forgotten. Pizza, taco, pizza. Was it the cheese crisps? I can't remember. Y'all, I cook every day, and I enjoy it now. I grew up just kind of like whenever my mom was cooking, my dad said Maggie in the kitchen. So my mom cooked every day, so that's what I do now. All right. So we're going to cut up the tips of these, and let me get a meal prep container so we can put our green onion in. All right, we're going to use some, and then you all know I'm a big fan of these, whether you buy them at Walmart or if you eat out. If they give you good quality takeaway containers, wash them and reuse them. Everything is expensive. You don't have to buy new, all the time if they're good quality. I mean, you know which ones are disposable. You were on when I made the taco pizza. God, I wish I remember. But thank you for coming back. Thank you all for being here, for watching, for liking, for subscribing. I'll be cooking it up for you every day, sometimes twice a day. So thank you so much for being here. Oh, you just regrew some of these green onions grow in 7 days? I didn't know that. So I'm using the brandless knives. These are in your description. I think the class notes there is a discount code for you all. I'm just going to take the tips off. But My Life Journey says you regrew some green onions. That is one thing I am not good at, y'all. I am good with fresh cut flowers. I am good with ingredients, but growing stuff. My mom has a garden too. She grows her own okra and all that stuff. I'm not good at it. So I'm just trying to get these kind of small. But that's great. If you can save money by growing your own vegetables, have at it. Do so for me. I'm just taking time to smell the green onion. I love onion, but sometimes the white onion is like, oh God, help me now. But the green onion or shallots give you the onion experience without the pain. So let's see how small we can make these. Really should have a bigger cutting board, but I need to run a load in the dishwasher. I'm going to put some of these in our soup and some of these, I don't know, on. We'll see. I make it up as I go, y'all. But cooking is therapeutic for me. I'm cutting these directly on. You can see our green onions. Ooh, I'm getting a little in my eye. Are nice and round. If you like the ones that are like in the on the thumbnail, you can turn your knife and you can cut them on the diagonal. I don't know if y'all can see the difference, but you see how you can get some that are, I've got some that are round and then some that are a little bit pointy. It's really just your preference. These are, God, now that I'm cutting them, I'm feeling it, y'all. Hold up. These are a little bit soft, but they're nice when they're nice and firm. And it doesn't take long just to chop the whole stalk. All right, so you can see we have some round and then some that are kind of on the diagonal. These are great veggies in my opinion. I like onion. You can, I know y'all like the close up. So you see here we were able to cut some that have a little bit of the diagonal, and then we have some that are just kind of cut regular. So, let's see, don't want to lose my work. So I'm just going to put these in a meal container. My oldest son makes a ramen bowl all the time. I've taught both boys how to cook. And you can toss these in an omelet. You can use them as a garnish on eggs. We're going to use them in soup. You can cook with them if you want to, but this way I feel like they'll last longer. Cut them while they're still kind of plump so that they don't start to wilt on you. So we'll close them for now. Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands. I have a trick for the onion, but I didn't do it today. All right, I think that's really all we have to prep. Oh, and one egg, but we'll get around to it. Hi, Miss Lucy. You're never late. You all can come to my class at any time. We were just prepping the onions. We're going to start our egg drop soup now. Feel free to come late, leave early. But Mona, please drop Miss Lucy's channel. She's got a great YouTube channel on all things important to us ladies. And I think she just crossed over 700 subscribers. So let us know, Miss Lucy, what you've got next coming up. And yes, happy Labor Day. Hopefully everybody is resting and enjoying a nice Labor Day, however you celebrate. All right, so let me put this in the dishwasher. I got some onion on the counter. We'll wipe the counter again. I love my kitchen, but it's hard to see sometimes this countertop because it's, you know, this dark granite. All right. I don't know if anybody likes Asian food, but I do. And soup is actually very filling. It's a great option when you're hungry, but not really that hungry. Drinking those broths, especially this time of year, you guys are going to see me do egg drop soups and chicken soups, and I've got some hacks that make them filling, and then you kind of get filled up on that broth and that liquid without all the calories of like a whole plate of food. So we're going to try and get the rest of this weight off. We're not going to try, we are going to do it. I'm down 80 plus pounds with at least 20, maybe 40 more to go. So let me wash my hands of the onion. All right, and then I'm going to bring my cooktop out. We only need one pot today, so you guys will see the technique for an egg drop soup. It's a little intimidating, at least it was for me in the beginning, but now it's not. Much better. Yeah, we were at Nana's today. She gets beans and seeds from Ghana, and then she plants them. I'm so intimidated. I'm not good at that. My life, did I miss this? Says, I watch y'all on YouTube. Is how you learn to make a taco pizza and grow food from others. I love how you guys are learning. That is awesome. I'm learning too. I am learning too. Trust me. I don't know it all. Y'all see I make it up, and half the time I mess it up. All right, let's get our cooktop. All right, so this is in the cheat sheet. Sorry, I got my little ring light reflection here, so I'll try and move it out of the way. This is the duck's top. This came from Amazon, just allows me to cook right here for you all. And I'm going to use a stainless steel pot. Egg drop soup is probably a staple of our American Chinese restaurants. You know, I don't know how authentic it is, but we love it. It's actually quite easy to make. I used to love it with those crispy noodles. I'm not going to do crispy noodles, but I am going to try, hey Marissa, I am going to try and crumble some of our crisps on there and see how that turns out. Marissa, if you want to move over to Facebook or YouTube, I am Maggie the Substitute Teacher, and you can see the side by side there. All right, so I've got a pot of stainless. Let me show you guys what I'm using today. Again, this is very basic, but hey, not everything is gourmet, right? We'll make it fancy though. So I think I bought these either from Walmart or from Amazon, but you can see this is like a case of 12. So this is Thailand Chinese style egg drop soup mix. Just add egg and water. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll put some of our green onion, or you could do chives if you don't have green onion. I like the onion flavor. So let's see. 8, I'm just reading it. I don't really count calories, but I'm curious. So 8 servings per container. Yes. And so this container comes with 2 of these packets. I'm just doing some math. My son made one earlier, so that's why I'm like, I think today's going to be a good soup day. So this is 4 servings. And so if it's 30 calories per serving, 30 times 4 is 120. So I'm going to make a whole pot of soup. It's 120 before the egg. How many calories are in an egg? Can someone Google that for me? I want to kind of see how much calories our dinner is. Give you guys some options if you count calories. All right, so what are the instructions? So let's see. Empty the contents of 1 packet into a saucepan. Okay. Add 1 quart of cold water and stir until completely dissolved. All right. A quart is 4 cups, I think. All right. 60 calories plus 120. So if we're up to 180 if I eat the whole thing. Let's see how much you make. Let's get a quart of water first. Alexa, how many cups are in 1 quart?
1 quart is 4 cups.
4 cups. Okay, I thought so. But y'all, ask the robots. I don't know everything. All right, so this is a 2-cup measuring cup, so I'm going to fill this with cold water once and then twice. It said cold water. Why? I don't know. So I'm going to get it from the fridge, and then we'll add it to our egg drop soup mix. And again, this is the one that I'm using, Tai Ling, but there's so many different brands. I think this just came from Walmart or Amazon. All right, so let's get cold water from the fridge. I'm nervous about putting it in. I should really be mixing it because I'm supposed to stir it, but I'm going to pour it in quickly and then go get the other 2 cups, and then I will whisk it together. All right, 2 more. So I just have like a little whisk. Anytime you're mixing like water in like powdered ingredients, you want to try and get it as lump free as possible. So I'm just using this little whisker thing and stirring. It says stir until it's completely dissolved in step 1. So I think I'm just feeling around there. I don't feel any more clumps. Just kind of scraping the bottom. Okay, so step 2 says heat and stir often until soup comes to a boil. All right, so let's plug this up. And for a boil, we're gonna go high. So it says heat and stir often until soup comes to a boil, then cook slowly for 1 minute. So we're in step 2. We just want to get it to boil. And the stir often is just to make sure you don't have any hot spots, because that's where it'll burn. But this cooktop goes pretty quickly. Our peach tea. Think I need a refill. So I'm looking. So you guys can see when you're making soup, and I don't even think I'm gonna eat this whole pot of soup, but if I did, even if I just did the egg and the soup, that would be like under 200 calories, for your meal, if you can make soup a meal. But a couple things that I do to make it more filling, I am going to add some chicken. I'm just gonna add a can of chicken breast to it for some extra protein. Of course, the onions, the green onions that we cut, which is kind of negligible as far as calories. You can also add whatever veggies you have. So if you have, I do have some mushroom. If you guys want mushroom in it, we can put mushroom in it too. But you can see that, the amount that we're gonna get is a lot with a little calories. So yes, Mona's put my course in the description. So we're just waiting on this to boil. So I'm vamping for time, stirring a little bit of. And I'm back. All right. Sorry about that. So we're just waiting for this to boil. But what I was going to say is about my course. Mona put it in the chat. I can see this is starting to move on its own, so it won't be long. Thank you so much, Mona. I do have a course. You guys can check it out in the link Mona just posted, and there is a free preview there. Maggie the Substitute Teacher, as far as my YouTube channel, is 6 months old, and I was monetized in 4 months? Yes. Which is actually, pretty fast. And if you want to know how you can earn income, thank you, much better. If you want to know how you can earn income from your YouTube channel, I didn't know. I just learned, just like y'all. Ooh, I see the steam coming. It won't be long. But I walk you through how to get subscribers, how to apply for the partner program, everything that I did. It's 2 hours. It's 15 videos. Regular price is $50, 50. But I do have a discount code, thanks TLA, which gets you $15 off, bringing it down to $35. All right, it's definitely thickening up. I don't know how well y'all can see this, but it'll be boiling soon. So it says bring it to a boil and then cook it for 1 minute. All right, y'all see it's rolling? All right. And I'm gonna turn it down because I don't want it to boil over. All right, I see it's moving there. I'm gonna go down. All right, we have a proper boil. Let's take that down. Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute. Gradually add 1 well-beaten egg to the boiling soup and stir briskly with a spoon or fork while adding egg. All right, so I don't want it to boil over. So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to get the egg and our gravy boat. Just keeping an eye on it. It's supposed to boil for 1 minute. I should have put that treatment on my glasses. All right.
this kid in the OCD. Okay, our timer is done. Alexa, stop. So we're gonna put our egg in here. And we're gonna beat it well. So in beating the egg, you wanna make sure that your yolk and your white are really well incorporated. So I'm gonna show you guys the technique to get those ribbons of egg in the soup. All right, so I just wanna make sure that this is beaten well. So again, one egg is gonna add those nice ribbons. And if you want more protein, you can do extra egg. Gradually add one well-beaten egg to the boiling soup. So the soup has to be boiling and the egg has to be well beaten, and stir briskly while adding egg. Okay, soup is boiling. Hey Condell, thank you for being here. Check your inbox on Instagram. I got good news for you. All right, so our egg is well beaten. Y'all can see that. Boiling, going in gradually. Stirring, pouring. Let's go back up to boiling. So it's the boiling of the soup that gets you those ribbons. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. All right, so hopefully you all can see we got those nice ribbons of egg. Now from here, your soup is pretty much done, but I add a few extra things to it just to give it some, oomph. So I'm gonna do chicken, and I'm going to do, let me know if y'all want mushrooms. So this is easy. This is chunk white chicken, just a can of chicken. Let's see, this whole can, if I were to eat it, it's 2.5 servings. So that's 40, 80, 100 calories of chicken. So far we're up to what, like 300 calories if we eat the whole thing. So we're gonna pop the top, and you usually drain it, but since this is soup, I'm gonna even go ahead and put the liquid in there too with the chicken. And I've turned this off. The residual heat will heat up the chicken because it's already cooked. So you've got nice chunks of chicken in there. Hi, Tim Plus. Thank you so much for being here. I think we have another masterminder in the house. I know we dropped Miss Lucy's channel, but anybody else who's a YouTuber, please let us know your channel and what we can find there, and Mona will drop your link. Mona would like mushrooms, you got it. So right now we have chicken and egg. Let's get a little bit of mushroom. All right, so another pantry staple, these are just sliced mushrooms in the can. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but you all get the picture. This could be frozen peas, carrots, whatever you like, to make a nice meal. Stop it. This is too noisy. We need to go. Can you change it? Not right now. What do I do? Go to your room. And do that? I don't know, but this is too noisy. I can do it quietly. No. I need you to move. And I need you to go. right, so I have a spoon here. I'm just gonna take some mushroom out. You could do a little or a lot. We'll do 2 spoons of mushroom. And again, I'm not even worried about the liquid because all that flavor is gonna go in here because we're doing soup. If we were doing pizza or something where you want your mushrooms dried, then you could like drain them a little bit. All right, so I am ready to plate. Actually, I forgot the green onion. Let's put a little bit of green onion in here. All right, so we've got, I'm gonna put the bigger pieces in there with the white, and then we'll put a little bit of the sliced ones on top. So again, a little or a lot. I'm gonna put some in the soup, and then we're gonna put some on the soup. Oh, and we'll see if my crispy noodle hack will work. All right. Oh yes, you all, yes, please support each other. All right, so, oh, Nana said taste as you go. So we're gonna take a quick taste. Another thing you can do is soy sauce. I'll show you guys a couple options that I have. So I'm just gonna take a little taste of the soup, see if it's to your liking. So we've got just a little piece of chicken and onion, just something simple tonight, soup for dinner. Good. If you like soy sauce, I'm gonna put a little bit of mine in the bowl. I like a little bit of more umami, but it's really good. You could double up on the chicken. You could add extra veggies, but I'm gonna go ahead and plate and show you guys how I do it. All right, so let me clean this out. So we have a nice bowl, especially if you're hungry, but you don't really want to eat a lot. Soup is something that can keep you full. So if it were me, I would just grab it here and pour, but I'm gonna get a ladle so I can be slightly elegant for you. So since I'm greedy, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna try and get all the chicken bits. So if you have, time, you could do like half and then you could do the other half. You could eat this whole thing. Let's see. All right, and I'm back. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what I have so far. So we have our bowl. Oh, I need to switch it over. I'm used to this way. All right. So we have our bowl. It's nice and warm. We got a little green onion. We've got our mushroom. We've got our chicken. Let me see if I can do a little bit extra. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit of, do I have soy sauce? I have a couple options for you guys. Let me see what I have. All right, so you've got a couple of options here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my gluten-free Kikkoman. So I'm gonna put a few drops of soy sauce. This is completely optional if you like that flavor. If you're trying to avoid soy, another option you can have is this coconut amino. So this is basically a soy sauce, alternative made from coconut instead of soy. So some people need to avoid soy, especially if you have young boys. All right, so I'm gonna put a few drops of soy on here. See if I can just drizzle a little bit for presentation. All right. I'm gonna do a little bit more green onion. See if I can get it on the top. All right. Hopefully it doesn't soak through. And then I haven't done this before, but if you guys have been with me when I've done the cheese crisps, 105 degrees, oh no. So Caudell told us that our cheese crisps will stay crispy, and they are. So I'm gonna crumble a little bit of this on top of my soup. So think of it like those crispy noodles that they have that I can't have since I'm gluten-free. So I'm gonna crumble a little bit into my soup and see if it gives me a little bit of the crispy noodle experience. And this was just a goat's cheese slice cooked and cooled directly on the griddle. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a quick picture before it all disintegrates, but y'all can see this is our soup. Let me get my phone. So this is an easy, in my opinion, easy but filling meal. All right, so let's give it a taste. See if this cheese crisps hold up. And I don't know what happened to my spoons. So if, man, what I wouldn't give for like a grilled cheese or something to go with that. All right, so let's get in there with some crispy noodles, some chicken, some onion, and mushroom. Try and get a little bit of everything on the spoon, nice and hot. Oh, wow. Perfect. It's really, really good. You've got the chunk chicken in there to give you like some extra protein and fullness. I like the onion. The soy sauce gives you, yes, Maggie twist. Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to pull up my chair and we're going to chat and chow. I'm going to refresh my tea. I'm just going to remove this and I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up or chat, or you can just type questions and I'll answer while I take my time and enjoy my soup. But I was going to do this simple just for me, just for me. But I thought I'd share with you all. You like that 10 plus? Absolutely. Do a grilled cheese. This could be a great appetizer. Great on a cold day if it's cold where you live. So let me just clean up and we'll move the camera down. So super easy. You can do it. And this you can just sip on slow because it'll stay warm. Looks delicious. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't, I'm glad y'all like the simple stuff. I always want to wow y'all, but I'm like, you know what? Sometimes simple is good. I'm just cleaning up and I'm going to pull up a chair. And we'll refresh our unsweet sweet peach tea. Anybody who just popped in, I'm going to put this in the recycling, but this is the Thai Ling egg drop soup mix that I used. And then you could also do some chives on the top if you don't have green onion. That's another option. All right, so we're gonna refresh our tea. Again, the peach skinny syrups and our unsweet Lipton. So this is dinner. Your dinner's ready, especially if you're feeling under the weather or anything like that. This is a great option. All right, so let me bring you guys down. Hopefully nobody gets motion sickness. One moment. All right, you can see our soup and our tea. Let me grab a chair. Oh. All right, knock the trash can over, y'all. Here I come. Let me get a spoon. All right, so let us enjoy. Oh, forgot to take my apron off. Need to put this in the wash. All right. What questions? Oh, sorry, y'all. What questions do y'all have? Oh, let me get a towel. Soup's on. What is everybody's favorite soup? What kind of soup do you like? Oh, this spoon is small. All my spoons are dirty. What kind of soup is everybody's favorite? Mmm. And the cheese crisps are still crispy in here. Oh, it's so good. So yummy. With that soy sauce and the onion. Mm. So, what did everybody do for Labor Day? Pumpkin. Miss Globe Girl, do you have a recipe? Is that kind of like butternut squash? That would be a really good one. I've made an excellent, but it was a slow cooker butternut squash. And took a while, but oh, so delicious. Mona likes a chicken. Mona likes a chicken lemon rice soup. That sounds amazing. So is that like instead of chicken noodle soup, you use rice as the grain? Mm. Y'all, the cheese crisps give it another heartiness. I don't I'm done with the calories, but I'm sure this is under 500 calories and it's only half of the soup. Thank you, Caudell. I'm trying. Took away the let's see, what else? Caudell likes a minestrone. Mm. Even holding the bowl. Did it lock up on us? Mm. So good. Minestrone is like the vegetable with the small little pasta noodles, right? Uh-oh, did we lose our? And it's back. Struggle streaming, right? Refreshing, unsweet sweet tea. What sounds amazing? Remind me. Oh, the butternut squash. So good. If you can have ramen, you can put some noodle in here. I like the ribbons of egg. Spoon is ridiculous. Mona said today was back to school. Absolutely. Back to school prep. Mm, 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 mm. Excuse me. Another sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free option. So this is like, when it's just me, this is what I'll make. Like when I don't really want to cook a lot. And I'll eat half. If you want it more chunky, add more veggies or whatever meat you have around. If you have rotisserie left over, shred some rotisserie. I use a canned chicken breast, y'all. I'm going to toss this bowl back. Mm, so yummy. And you could put this in one of those big mugs. I'm using a bowl because I try to be elegant for y'all, but a nice mug. Mm, mm. You could eat the whole pot. So I don't know who was on earlier, but I said that in the mastermind, yes, thank you, Mona. In the mastermind, I got some feedback about some different options to do. Someone suggested doing movie recipes. So for example, fried green tomatoes or something about Mama's biscuits. And when I live streamed this morning, excuse me, y'all seem to like that. So maybe we'll give that a try. But I'm enjoying this right now with our mushroom and our onion. Caudell is asking the weather. We had a lot of rain today, and when it rains, I like soup on rainy days. Miss Globe Girl says any kind of pumpkin squash with dumplings, potatoes, chicken, and Caribbean spices. Sometimes you put in ramen or chicken noodle. Yeah, I love a good butternut squash soup. Oh God, I made one once with had like green apple and carrot, some interesting ingredients. But you basically toss everything in the slow cooker. I think with like coconut cream or coconut milk, and then you puree it after it's all sat and soaked. Mm, yeah. So I know Miss Lucy says she had 105 degrees. I saw something about California wildfires. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys stay safe. Please, please, please. hmm I'm just scrolling back. I'm trying, y'all. Some days it's better than others. Looks delicious. What would you all eat with this soup? Would you have this soup as a meal or would you have this with something else on the side, like lo mein? Please have some for me. But I love putting the egg in there. That gives you the nice ribbon of egg. Mm. Don't want to slurp. Mm. And just holding the bowl is kind of comforting. What other veggies would be good in here? You know those like mini corn? Oh, hi, California King. I see you. I'm sorry. I should have ended on Instagram. You're welcome to come over to YouTube, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, if you want to see the side by side. So I don't know if anybody's has a favorite season of fall, but where I live, we're approaching that a little bit cooler mornings, and having soup is a great warm and filling meal option. Oh, that's a great idea. Yes. Chili and cornbread. Oh, that's a great. I used to make that all the time. There is a really easy chili kit. I think it's Hunt's. It comes with the cans. All you add is the ground meat. It comes with the spices and everything. That's a great option with Jiffy. No, what is that pop? Not popcorn. Is it Jiffy cornbread? I think so. So yeah, chili is yummy, and you can do a lot with chili, right? You can put it on hot dogs. You can put it on nachos, Fritos. Almost done, y'all. I like it better just drinking it like this. But yeah, chili and cornbread sounds amazing. It's so good. Jiffy is too sweet for you? Yeah, it is very sweet, and especially when you stop eating sweet things like that. So do you make your own like skillet cornbread in the cast iron? Almost done here. Just gonna get the last of it up. For those of you cornbread connoisseurs, how do you like your cornbread? Do you like the jalapeno cornbread? Do you like the one that's got the actual pieces of corn in it? Do you like the one that's like the box cornbread, Jiffy, the sweet cornbread? Honey cornbread? I like the skillet cornbread, and I do like the sweet cornbread. I don't eat any cornbread now, trying to get this weight off, but soup is a great option. Oh, Miss Caudell makes a buttermilk or hot water cornbread with green onions in it. I've never had cornbread with green onions. That sounds amazing. I got green onions now. I've never made hot water cornbread. I'm kind of intimidated. Like, funnily enough, I don't really think I'm that good, but I enjoy cooking. But can someone help me understand hot water cornbread? I'm not really familiar. Maybe I should try it. Excuse me, Miss Caudell. I don't know if you want to share your recipe, or Google. I can Google one. Mm. Down to the last little bit. Miss Globe Girl, you're not crazy for cornbread? I hear you. What kind of starch do you all like with a soup?
You know, when you go to Panera, they give you that like crusty, like sourdough or baguette. I used to love croutons on a soup, crispy Asian noodles. What do y'all sop it up with? Because I'm just about done. And this is perfect for me. So this will be dinner for me. I usually try to have my bigger meals earlier in the day. So we had those two brunch um, burritos earlier with the fruit and the yogurt, and I had that. All right, and I'm back. All right, down to the last little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it. I think I'm gonna tuck myself in. It's been a doozy of a day. I hope you guys had a great Labor Day. Mm. We got someone new here. I know, down to the last little sip. So, Splendy Tactics. I love that name. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Class, please say hello. It looks like we have a new scholar. Splendy Tactics says, I just missed some good cooking. I hope it was good. I feel like this one was kind of a softball. But I do like to show you guys options. You know, what I was saying before it messed up. I try to have my bigger meals earlier in the day, and soup is a great option for a dinner for me. Because if you think about it, it's like just water and a few ingredients. And so the more like protein and veggies you can put in here, all gone. The health, the easier it is for you to stay fuller. So any questions you guys have? That was all for cooking tonight, unless you want to see anything else. I know it's a school day tomorrow. So everybody needs to get ready, get the kids ready. Caudell says the batter is like a stiff polenta and then fried. Is this the hot water cornbread that we were talking about? Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Oh, and it just kind of soothes me. Soup is a great option for that. I feel settled as I drink my iced tea. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm here for you all every day. Ah, Caudell, the hot water cornbread. Okay, fantastic. So I am here for you all every day. Thank you so much for liking and sharing and subscribing and really just watching and being the brightest part of my day most days. Um, I'm just a boy mom and a home cooker. I'm not a professional cook or live streamer. Ah, thank you, Caudell. Yeah. Some days are easier than others. Y'all already know. Had a little bit of a rough morning, so I wanted to come back and try to give you my undivided attention and just answer any questions that you all have. They say, is Labor Day like the last official day of summer? So I know it's probably not fall per the calendar tomorrow, but I'm going to finish my tea. Sorry. Start the dishwasher and wind down.
Yes, thank you. Aw, thank you all. I appreciate it. This too shall pass, right? This too shall pass. Um, but yeah, so thank you all so much. Yeah, last official day of summer. So I know it's not officially fall. Y'all know I'm in the Atlanta area, so it'll still be hot-ish tomorrow. But we're gonna start getting those cool mornings. Wardrobes are gonna change. Football season is back. I don't know if anybody watches or what your teams are, but I'm gonna try and incorporate some of that stuff. Like this is a good like chicken wing season. I got a recipe I want to try to make some like game day food for y'all. I'll see if I can find the fried green tomatoes recipe. I'm always cleaning. See if we can do the fried green tomatoes, some movie stuff. What was the other one? Biscuits. Y'all know it's funny. I started this to document my weight loss journey, and some of this stuff I'm gonna have to make and give away. That box soup, either Walmart or Amazon. Let me see if I can find it for you. And I'm going to put it in the chat, finish this tea, and then call it. So I just got a little bit left. That has been one of the keys to my success is, you know, staying hydrated, whether it's tea, whether it's soup. I think it came from Amazon. I don't see it in my Walmart. I'm going to drop the link in the chat for you, and then I will bid you all a good evening. Yep. It's either Walmart or Amazon. So let's see. Yes, comfort food. It does, you know, and I enjoy this. I know Miss Caudell is always like, sit down and enjoy your food. And I never do because, you know, we eat last and y'all know how that goes. But it is nice. Yes, I found it. It's Amazon. So let me send you the link. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. But there's so many. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Hopefully I don't get the... Oh, you're welcome. All right. I think I dropped it. Hopefully I dropped it for you. Yep, there it is. Okay. All done. All right, class, thank you so much for being here. Miss Caudell, that is the soup, and I bought it by the case just because we use this a lot. But that's an option for you. That's what I made today. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say good night. This was a little short one, just a simple egg drop soup. Add some veggies to it, some green onions, some mushroom, and can of chicken breast, and it makes a nice filling meal that will tuck you in. So I think I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll make breakfast, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm here for you every day. Thank you so much for being here. It really makes me happy and it helps the channel to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and bid you all a good night and dismiss class. Thank you.